Sorry, my throat's a little scratchy today. Two new Lubbock rentals with tenants already in place, and both of the tenants want to stay until 2029. That's really interesting. So the story here is that you've got two tenants. One is a medical professional, one is a student. Both of them are on long-term leases. Both of them have indicated that they would like to stay through 2029. These deals right now, they're off market. I included this link just so you guys can see some of the photographs and the floor plans. But both of these homes were built in 2024, same builder. They all have elevated finishes. They're not builder grade finishes. I'd call them one level up. These are the exact types of deals that we look for our client base. Turnkey, good market with highly rated elementary schools. That's really important for most people who are renting a single family home. So you want to pay attention to elementary school ratings. They're actually producing a cash on cash return and a cap rate. And they already have tenants in place paying $2,500 a month. So one of them has a tenant already paying 25. Another one has a tenant at 23 who renews at $2,500 in like 6 or 7 months. So these are exactly what we look for when we're suggesting deals, especially for an out of state or an overseas client. If you can remove risk from the deal, every single risk element, there's four main risk elements: asset quality, neighborhood quality, cash flow, and then vacancy. If you can remove each one of those risk elements for your client or for the investor, you're going to have a much better, a much better experience, less stressful experience, and you're going to have a little bit more stick-to-itiveness as an investor. And that's really what you need in this business. You can't be into the market for 6 months, swallow all of those construction or closing costs, and then flip it right back to the market 6 months later when you start to feel iffy on the deal because it took you 90 days to find your first tenant. That's a recipe for disaster. You want to go ahead and eliminate all of these risk variables. That'll make for a very comfortable long-term hold, and that's where you'll see real success with these. This property was actually previously listed for sale for $325,000. And then he had a couple of issues with just showing the property, disrupting tenants. So he pulled it off of the market, brought it to me. And now he's saying, hey, you know what? If we can go ahead and he actually wanted 305. I told him it's not going to pencil unless we do it at 295 max. And they agreed to it. So that met our threshold for numbers. It really meets what most of our clients are looking for. So this asset here in Lubbock is excellent. There's a pair of them. You can buy each for $295,000, or if you're a single investor taking the pair, you can do it for $580,000 all in. Turnkey, long-term rentals, good market, highly rated schools, low vacancy, long-term leases already in place. Hello, these are awesome.